Hi, I'm Ingrid Edstrom, Polymath LLC, and this is Penny of Penny's Pies.
Hi.
Penny, you had a question for us.
Yes. We're talking about invoices and sales receipts. I don't understand, when do I send each one?
That's a really good question, Penny, and actually that's a very common question.
Oh.
So, an invoice is what you send when your customer's going to owe you money. So in your case, for Penny's Pies, say somebody places an order for 100 pies. They're doing a big event, and you're going to be sending them an invoice so that they can pay you when you deliver the pies.
Right.
That's different from if somebody walks into your pie shop and buys a pie and pays for it right then. In that situation, the person doesn't owe you any money. The entire transaction happened in the blink of an eye. Anytime someone is paying you ahead of time or paying you later, or if they're making multiple payments, you want to write them an invoice so that you can keep track of that in your accounts receivable and see the customer's balance. A sales receipt is a transaction that happens in a moment.
Oh, okay. So a sales receipt I give right when they give me the money.
Yep.
The invoice means they owe me some money.
Yep, exactly right.
Oh.
And another thing to think about with this is a lot of people get really confused because they'll make an invoice for their customer because their customer owes them money. And then when the customer pays them, they also make them a sales receipt saying, well, the customer paid me. You don't want to do that. If the customer sends you a payment and you've invoiced them, you want to apply that payment to their invoice. Making a sales receipt when you've already made an invoice will duplicate that income in your system.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yep, you don't want the income to come in twice. You end up having to pay taxes on the double price. That's not very fun.
No. And a lot of messy bookkeeping later.
Yep. Well, hopefully it all comes out in your reconciliations. We'll talk about that later. So if you have any other questions about bookkeeping, contact us at polymath.com.